Hi, it's me again, and sometimes headlines do really make me chuckle out loud when I see them. And some people have sent this one to me because I missed this one. Don't know why I missed it, and some brilliant people out there sent it to me. Sorry I couldn't reply to everyone that sent it to me because I was busy at the time. But I'm talking about it, so it's good. But thank you for sending it. Have a look at this because it did make me chuckle when I saw the headline. Look. BBC boss, I would rather produce less content than compromise on quality. Now, there's a picture included on this. I'll put it up. Do you think that's the face he made when he came out with that sentence, i.e. unable to keep it straight? It's got to be, right? It's got, make less content. They're already making less content. How many cuts are you saying you've got to make? I mean, over Christmas, what was it? BBC One was 1/3 repeats, and BBC Two was what, 3/4 repeats or something, wasn't it? How can you make less stuff? You're putting out press releases about the cuts you're making every single day. And don't get me started on the quality. Some of the stuff you're making is terrible. You're putting more money into reality shows, which is the lowest common denominator of television, the lowest quality television you can get. You know, you've had one hot drama in what, the last 7 years or something? You know, in that Line of Duty thing. Whereas look at Netflix, who's smashing it out of the park. Look at Apple TV, even had a hotter one than you, and nobody bloody watches Apple TV. So yeah, I don't think he could have kept a straight face when he made that statement. Speaking at the VLV Spring Conference about cost-saving measures being considered, Mr. Davies said he would rather make slightly less content, but he was not willing to compromise on quality. He added, I think the idea of trying to protect universality by doing everything with every service is the wrong way forward. You spread yourself too thin. Says the man who just bought back BBC Three and launching a whole new channel to spread the BBC even thinner. The BBC boss confirmed he would not be announcing what will be cut yet, but the strategy is to maximise the value of the licence fee as part of the public service mission. We're not trying to be Netflix, we are the BBC and very highly distinctive, of the highest quality, he added. Highly distinctive, yeah, fair enough, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Mr. Davey, I'll give you that for free. And we're not trying to be Netflix. Good. I'm bored of Netflix at the minute, to be honest. I don't really watch a lot on Netflix anymore. I'm all about Discovery Plus now. Can't get enough Discovery Plus. But you do need to do something. You do need to do something, Mr. Davey, because whilst you don't want to be Netflix, you have to admit that Netflix is putting out better stuff than you. You have to admit that Disney Plus is putting all the money in to making exclusive content to beat you. And that's not just going to hit you in the UK. I know they're global streaming service and they have to suit a global audience. I get that. And you're a British service to suit a British audience. But you do sell your shows around the world. And the bigger the hits come from them, the less you're selling yours from, right? Because no one wants them. Don't know. It must be affecting you. It must be affecting your bottom line. Is that why you need the cuts? Because you can't sell as many shows via BBC Studios? I don't know. BBC Studios are making a lot of stuff. But yeah, I get that you don't want to be Netflix. But if you want to hit the big time, you've got to stretch out to a global audience. You've got to sell your shows to a global audience. And long term, you are going to have to be a streaming service. That's going to be the future of television. I think we can all agree that the future of television is streaming services. As crappy as that may sound with all the subscriptions you're going to have, I think that is the future of television. And yeah, you're going to have to reach the global audience then, and you're going to have to compete directly with Netflix. So you may as well get a bit of practice in now, right? He said the plan is to find ways to be more efficient with funding, as well as seeking out avenues for more commercial income and third-party investment. The BBC currently makes around 31 original dramas a year, and Mr. Davies said the corporation will probably have to make less, or they would not have as much funding. Now, I'm not a BBC enthusiast. I don't know if you've noticed that from these videos at all. So, don't watch any BBC. Can't watch any BBC. Wouldn't if I could. But do me a favour, they make 31 original dramas a year. If you still have a TV licence and you watch some BBC, because I know some people who watch this channel do, and good for you, it's your money, your choice, right? How many 31 original dramas a year from the last 3 years can you name me in the comments below? I'll wait. Another potential cost-saving measure includes services like BBC 4 becoming primarily archive services. He acknowledged this would mean repeat programming, but argued it would still be of value to customers who enjoy the channel's content. Yeah, that came out a while ago, and I thought he had pulled the trigger on that, but I think they've backtracked on it. because there was a bit of uproar, because BBC4 was for the older crowd. You know, it's got to be the over 40s that mostly watch BBC4, right? And he said he wasn't going to make any new content for anyone over the age of 40. They'll just have to enjoy what the BBC makes to suit all audiences. We're not going to make anything specifically for you anymore. And BBC4 is just going to show repeats constantly. That's what he said. So they seem like they're backtracking on that a bit, but he's still holding it as a threat, which is all it sounds to me. You know, he could cut that. If we don't get the money, we could cut it. I don't know. However, Mr. Davey noted that the biggest decision the BBC faces is how it is going to deliver public service media in a digital age. We'll have to make a choice on where our services are at and then how we distribute them, he added. Can we distribute every service on every platform? They're the kind of questions we're asking. We will make some choices and make that clear over the coming weeks. Yeah, it has got to be a bit of an arseache having a TV streaming service like that, because they've got iPlayer, right? That's pretty much what he's talking about there. And think how many things there are now. You've got the Samsung smart TVs, you've got the Android smart TVs, you've got the WebOS smart TVs, you've got the Android Fire Sticks, you've got the Roku boxes, you've got these endless amount of streaming boxes, then you've got Sky Plus, Sky Q, Sky Glass, probably use the same operating system, to be fair. And then smartphones, Android, Apple, all the tablets, computers, all need the apps that work perfectly, and it must cost them a bloody fortune. I get that. I bet their IT bills a lot of the BBC, but they're quite wasteful as well, from what I hear. I had a friend who worked in IT for the BBC for a bit. Can't tell you any details of that, sadly, because he's told me not to. But they are quite wasteful. Quite wasteful indeed. So yeah, can we distribute on every platform? Yeah, it's a tricky one, and that must cost them a good few quid to do that. So yeah, I can't really dig any holes in that, because you've got to do it, right? You've got to do it. But we'll have to make a choice on where our services are at and how we distribute them, he added. You know, how they're going to deliver public service media in a digital age. Well, there's two ways to do it, isn't there, moving forward? There's two ways to do it. Everyone's going to stream everything. Broadcast TV is going to go because they're going to want the airwaves back for mobile phone signals or whatnot, right? So that's all going to go on, and you're going to have to stream everything. And if you've got to stream everything, sorry for the jump cut there, my phone was ringing, but if you've got to stream everything, then you've got two decisions to make. You either do it for free and you show ads, or you charge people for it. Or in the way of Discovery Plus, it still winds me up. You charge people for it and still show them ads. It's the only way to go, right? So he's got to decide what he wants to do with iPlayer, and whether they want to keep it just as a British thing, or they want to try and get the licenses to distribute iPlayer around the world to become a global streaming service. These are the choices they've got to make. And I wish they'd make them before 2027 so that we could get rid of the license fee then. But I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. And it's ramping up. Have you not noticed? There seems to be more and more and more and more stories coming about the BBC and the licence fee, and it's good. It means change is coming. And it means all of us here that are commenting and sharing the videos and doing everything are making a difference. So what do you think about this? Did that headline make you laugh as well? It did me. Let me know in the comments below. And if you made it this far into the video, maybe you liked it, maybe you'd like to see some more. So if you haven't already, perhaps you'd consider hitting the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, keeps you up to date with all the videos, and helps the channel to grow as well. I'd really appreciate it if you would consider doing that. So it doesn't cost anything. So yeah, you think about that. Leave your comments below as normal, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.